Sitting in a meditation to reflect on your previous year sounds like a great idea, but that can be really difficult for a trauma survivor, especially if you can't sit still very long or you just had a lot to process and you know there's more coming on the way. To basically clear out that overwhelm, try out this somatic body unwinding practice so that you can have room to reflect on what happened in the year before and be able to have clarity for what is coming. As usual, remember to opt out of anything that is uncomfortable and go into a shape that you enjoy. Welcome to a new year and a new you. For this practice, we'll stay on our yoga mat. It's best to do it on a yoga mat versus in a chair, as we will be moving around. And let's begin by rubbing our hands gently together. You can do it a little vigorously if you like, but the aim is to warm up our hands. And this little exercise will go towards releasing the previous year. I think that's probably enough warmth. And now open up your palms, close your eyes, and basically take the cup of each palm and place it over each eye. Keep your eyes closed here if that's comfortable. If this feels a little activating, you can maybe try this without covering your eyes with your hands. But if you're along with me, just feel the warmth of your palms against the skin of your eyelids, bathing yourself in a warm, inviting feeling. Feeling how the year can now begin to release in order to make room for the new. Relax, release. Now, remove your hands from your eyes, but keep your eyes closed for a moment. Start to blink them so you can begin to let light in, and then open them gently. Now, place your left hand onto your heart space, your right hand covering it, and close your eyes again if you're able to and it feels good, or you can keep your eyes open. Feeling your heartbeat underneath your hand. Your sit bones resting against your yoga mat. Your breath easy in and out. Inhale, exhale. Let's move into a mini sun salutation, opening up, making more space, coming into this through the breath. Inhaling, opening up your arms to the side, palms facing forward, even bringing up your chin if you can. Have your eyes closed if you like. Exhale, but come into a self-hug, placing your Opposite hands on the opposite shoulders, hugging yourself. Keeping your head in neutral. We'll do 2 more of these. Inhale, opening, opening, opening. Even pressing your shoulders back if you can. Bringing your chin up. Opening the front of your throat. Feeling the possibilities. Try even opening your eyes for a moment to look towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Exhale, switch your arms, come into your self-hug, placing your hands on opposite shoulders, grasping your shoulders gently. Last one. Opening to your mini sun salutation, bringing your chin up. Eyes open if you can keep them closed. Feeling those possibilities form. What do you want for your new year? Who do you want to be? Exhale, switching your arms again. Coming into your self-hug. Opposite hands on opposite shoulders. Begin to self-haven by rubbing your arms up and down from shoulder to elbow. Just feeling the soothing nature of your own hands. Do 2 more. Be gentle with yourself. Coming back into your self-hug. Begin to rock side to side or forward and back. Choose whatever direction feels the best to you. Even letting your leg come up a little bit if you like. Or keep your legs more still, but rocking, trying side to side or forward and back. Your inner child or inner children may have had a rough year. Now you can give them some safety and protection and show them through your nervous system that you will show up for them or for that inner child. Give yourself this time because maybe this is something that was never given to you, but you can give it to yourself today and every day of the new year. Coming back into center. Dropping your arms, letting your hands come onto your knees, absorbing for a quick moment. How did that feel? Any release? Any calmness? Whatever you notice, let it be. Open your eyes if you had them closed. Coming into a windshield wiper so we can release a bit into our hips. Place your hands behind you to support you as you drop into your sit bones, feet on the ground, and then begin to windshield wipe. Let's go to the right. We're going to the right first. So we'll do about 5 times. So windshield wipe, letting your knees drop to the side, coming to the other side, letting your knees drop. And then that's 2. Whew. And then that's 3. Now, if your knees don't come all the way down, don't worry about it. Be where you are. Just let them go as far down as possible. And then that's 4. And then that's 5. And then come back over to the right and come into deer pose. So I'm just going to try to come up so you can see my legs okay. And what that means is you just bring in your outer leg here and let your foot rest against your knee. Now, if that is not comfortable, you could stack. So you could bring your bottom leg underneath and then your top leg over it. So that maybe is a little more comfortable in your inner thigh and your hip. So let your hip just basically expand out from that. Now, if that also isn't working for you, you could try to stack your legs like this. It just makes it a little more difficult. And what we're going to do sort of a twisting motion. If you're coming into deer pose or shape, go for it. And use your opposite hand here to support you. So you can press it down into the earth or scallop it up like this. And we're going to do a twisting motion just to bring more life into our side body and the spine. And then we're going to come up this way and then we're going to twist the other side. We'll do 3 on each side. Come along with me. This will feel amazing. At least it feels amazing for me. I hope it does for you. So coming in and then inhaling, bringing your opposite arm up and then basically spiraling out from your spine and then reaching for the other side of the room, almost like you're lifting your top hip up. And then reaching for the corner of the room, even looking at your thumb or the corner ceiling. And now if that is not comfortable, you can close your eyes, do what's best for you, and then exhaling. Let's open through the shoulders. So basically open up, twisting to the other side, doing a twist with your upper body, but then using your hand as a guide. So opening up, palm forward, looking to the other side and trying to look towards the wall if you can. If that's not good for you, close your eyes. 2 more. Inhaling, spiraling up, twisting, lifting up your hip a bit, looking up towards the corner ceiling on your thumb, aiming for where you want to go next. Exhale, twisting open from your body, side body, and your hip, opening with your arm, looking to the left, even over your thumb, or you can look at your thumb if looking over your thumb is not comfortable. And then inhaling over again, last one, pulling up, but then pushing down through your legs at the same time, spiraling up, looking in the corner at your thumb, aiming for the stars because you are one. And then exhaling, twisting around, opening up your shoulder, open your hand, palm forward, looking to the left. Coming back into center, shaking out. Wonderful. Now, let's do the other side, but let's windshield wiper on the other side. We'll then windshield wiper over to the left side now. So we'll bring our palms down, bring your feet onto the floor, pushing your sit bones into the ground, and then coming over, windshield wiper, pressing your knees down, going to the other side, coming into the left again, that's 2. and then 3, other side, 4, whew, and then 5, we'll come to the other side, but then we'll switch over into deer pose on the left side. Now again, remember the modifications, go into them if you need to. If you're coming along in deer pose, we're going to use our other hand to push up and support ourselves. So coming into your inhale, we'll do 3. Inhale, spiraling up through your hip, pressing your legs down, aiming for that corner of the room. Looking either at your thumb or the corner ceiling. Exhaling, twisting open. Letting your arm push out, palm forward, looking to the right side. Now you might notice a difference on this side versus the other one. I notice I'm a little stiffer on this side. Just notice, don't judge. Inhale, spiral up, 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 looking. Reaching your hand toward that wonderful star sparkling at you. Exhale, twisting open, opening up your arm, palm forward, looking to the right. Inhale, last one. Spiral, 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 keeping your legs kind of planted to the earth, but your hip is twisting, looking towards the ceiling or your thumb. Being one with yourself. Exhale, twisting open to the other side, letting your ribs open up, opening your arm, palm forward, look to the right. Gaze. Focus on your drishti point. Come back to center and shake out. Beautiful. Do a short integration. Did you feel some tension released from your side body, your hips? And know that you don't have to do anything perfectly. Just be you, your authentic self. Whew. Open your eyes if you had them closed. Next, we're going to go into a bit of a final movement through our spine, like a cat-cow, coming into a neutral tabletop by spreading your hands out, palms facing down, legs coming into basically trying to kind of sit over your hips. And then with your toes, you can curl them. This is a little more of an active tabletop. Not necessary to do that. If you want to go more easy, just place the tops of your feet to the earth. This actually feels really comforting for me. Choose what is best for you. And just be here neutral, head in neutral. Try not to bring your head up or to bring it down at this moment. And just be for a second. What we're going to do now is some scapula rolls just to warm up our shoulders. And so to give you an idea of how this looks, basically it's like this. You're dropping your shoulders and you're rolling them and you're coming back up to neutral. And you can even bring your elbows into it, so you're not necessarily locking your elbows. You have to buoyancy there. And so just to show you again, we're dropping our shoulders, our scapula, and then rolling them forward. You can also do the reverse. Oops, sorry. Rolling them back. That's what I meant too. Rolling them back. So you can drop them and also roll them back, or you can drop them and roll them forward. But we're going to do both forward and back. So coming back, if you weren't in your tabletop and you're watching me and coming back into your tabletop, And then coming into neutral with your head if you can. Just feeling your hands or the tops of your feet or your toes against your yoga mat, being present here. And now, inhaling, dropping your shoulders, and then rolling them back, using your elbows and coming back into neutral. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, dropping your shoulders, rolling them back up. Exhaling. Inhale, dropping your shoulders, rolling them back, coming back into neutral. Exhaling. Inhale, dropping them, rolling them back up. Exhaling. Last one. Dropping your shoulders, rolling them. Feeling your scapula and your shoulders loosen, coming back into neutral. Beautiful. Let's roll into the other direction. Inhaling, dropping your shoulders, rolling them forward, coming into neutral. Woo. Inhaling, dropping your shoulders, elbows buoyant, rolling your shoulders forward, dropping into neutral again. Just trying to keep your head in neutral as much as possible. It might move a little bit, not the end of the world. Inhaling, dropping your shoulders, rolling them forward, coming back into neutral. Are you feeling it now? 4th one, inhale, dropping, rolling your shoulders forward, coming back into neutral. Last one, inhale, dropping, rolling your shoulders forward, coming back into neutral. Even coming up onto your heels and shaking your hands out because that was a little intense. Whew. Coming back into your tabletop, because now we're going to do the back movement. We're going to roll our hips to the right about, let's try 4 times, and then rolling them to the left 4 times. And then we'll add on. Coming back into your tabletop, pressing your feet into the ground, hands pressed into the earth, and begin by rolling. You can use this, you can try to do this to the breath. So let's try. And if it doesn't work for you, no worries. Just follow the motion. Be organic with it. Inhaling, rolling your shoulders, your hips, pushing them over to the right, and then pushing them to the left, letting your arms be loose as well, and then exhaling, coming back to the center, neutral. Inhaling, letting your hips just drop back, rolling and spindling around your legs, rolling your hips to the left. Exhale, come back to neutral. Beautiful. Keep going. 2 more. Inhale, rolling your hips. Going to the left with your hips, even pausing somewhere if it's really tight. Exhale, come back to neutral. Last one. Inhale your hips. Over to the right. Exhale. And then pushing around until you come back into neutral. Let's do the other side. You might feel a little heat building in your body right now as well. Just think of it as sort of releasing the dregs of the past year. I'm going to come to the other side so you can see. Coming into your tabletop, inhaling, rolling your hips, letting your arms come into it. And exhaling, rolling your hips to the right, coming back into neutral. Inhaling, rolling your hips, letting your back come into it too. Just try to be very free flow. Exhaling to the right, coming back into neutral. 2 more. Inhaling, roll, 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 letting your body spin around. Exhale, rolling over to the right with your hips. Exhale to neutral. Last one. Inhale, rolling. Pausing if it feels good. I'm going to, because this side of my body can be very tight. Exhaling and rolling over to the right. Coming back into neutral. Beautiful. Shake out again if you need. Shake your hands. Even shake out your leg if you need. It feels good to kind of do that in between motions and exercises. Coming back into your tabletop. Now we're going to add on by basically incorporating all of those two motions. And we're going to do I'm going to come to the other side so you can see. We're going to do a cat-cow with rolling around our hips. And we'll do like maybe 3 on one side and then 3 on the other. And then let's see if we can add on a slight bit more from that. Okay? Right on. Let's go for it. If you're feeling the heat build and you need to take a break, do that. But if you're going to keep coming along with me, let's attack this new year with some love and movement and joy. Ready? Make this fun. Okay, you can try to do this to the breath, but if that is sort of not really working for you, then don't. But I'm going to try here. We're going to go to the right first. So we're going to inhale by curling into our cat and then roll, and that means you bring our shoulders up as well, and then you roll over to the other side, and you bring your hips around to the left, and you drop into your cow, and you bring your shoulders down, your scapula down, and your tailbone up. Whew. Try that with an exhale at the end. Inhale, curling up, rolling to the right, coming around to the left. Dropping into your cow, tailbone up, scapula down. You can bring your head down if you want. This time, let it just sort of drop. Exhale, of course. And then inhale, curling up into your cat, rolling your hips. Come around to the other side, letting your arms be loose. Dropping into your cow, tailbone up. You can drop your head down, or you can even bring your head up. Usually the traditional cow is you bring your head up. So try that as well if you want. Coming back into neutral for a sec. Inhaling, just curl into your cat, rolling now with your hip. Coming into the left of your hip, dropping into your cow, even bringing your head up if you want. And then remember, keep your shoulders down in this case, or you can drop your head, see how that feels. Let's do the other side. And inhale with your cat. On the other side, we're gonna roll to the left with your hip. And then come into an exhale as you come into the right, dropping into your cow. Bringing your head up if you want, or dropping your head down. I like to try both. I know this is a bit untraditional, but try to come along with me on this. Inhale into your cat, pushing. And exhale and roll your hip back. Exhaling to the other side with your hip. Dropping into your cow, head up. Release that breath. Last one, inhaling. Cat, curl. Release that year, let it go. Pushing through your hips and rolling. Feeling how that is. Exhaling, coming into your cow, dropping your stomach, bringing your tailbone up, your head up, or bring your head down, even rolling your head around if that feels good. Exhale out completely. Come back to neutral. Shake, shake, shake out. We'll just do one last thing and then we're done, I promise. Just a full-on release of the previous year and coming into that wide open range of what is in the future. There's so much to look forward to. Coming back in to a tabletop. Now, I am encouraging you to do those same movements, but on your own terms. Let's do this for, I don't know, like 10 seconds, 20 seconds or so. And maybe we'll go a little over, who knows? But begin by playing and then inhaling into your cat and rolling around and then letting your arms go loose. Even bringing up your hands if you want and coming to the other side and dropping into your cow. And now you don't have to go one way. You can even switch it up and go the other way. Just really be easy with it, organic. Basically, close your eyes if you can and move as your body wants you to. As you feel it, feel that flow. We often try to control things and events and people. And as you look towards your new shiny year, what can you let go of? What can you let just flow and be organic? And start to even play with your legs and your arms if you want. You can go into a traditional cat-cow. You can just roll your hips if that feels good. You can even push your hips a little forward if you like. Ooh, yeah, let's do this a little bit longer. And just go with yourself. Be inside of your body. Feel that it's open and inviting. And that you have choice in how you want to move and what you want to do with yourself in your life. And where you want to end up or where you want to continue to process and be and flow. Wonderful. Now I probably went over, I usually do. I mean, maybe it's 30 seconds, maybe not, but it doesn't matter. Time is immaterial. Begin to slow down your movements. Now, if you didn't want to do this at all, that's great. Maybe you're just sitting and then absorbing, but coming back into eventually a neutral spine. And then letting everything go by coming into the center and then shaking out. Ooh, goodbye last year. Hello, newness. Hello, the future. Okay, laugh a little like I did if you want. Be playful. Now, coming into a seated shape or into whatever shape works for you. Placing your hands anywhere you like. You can have them on top of your knees. You can go into Gyan Mudra. You can place your hands on your heart, so left hand over your heart, and then right hand covering it. Wherever you are, be there. Catch your breath. Feeling maybe your heartbeat is rapid right now from a bit of that movement. Hopefully what you do feel is the release of tension in your body. We did quite a few things for our nervous system today. Eye movements that connect to your automatic nervous system, havening the self-touch, crossing the midline that helps stimulate your right and left brain hemispheres, feeling that you can trust this idea of safety in your body. That safety actually, oddly, feels like no noise, no drama, just an ocean of calm. Are you able to let go of all you've been through in the previous year? Any hardships? An even glimpse at the beautiful moments you had? The joy, the laughter. If you can see it all, you can hold it as well. And what is arriving will be more laughter, more joy, more lessons, and trying to believe that your nervous system can hold the space. Breathing easily. Scanning your body. Did something let go? Or is something still holding on? That is okay. Honor yourself. Be kind and loving to you and continue showing up because you are worth it. If you had your eyes closed, you can open them gently. From my heart to yours, I absolutely wish you a beautiful new year. And if you're new to me, I would really appreciate a subscribe. If you're not new to me, I would appreciate a like and a comment. I absolutely adore hearing from you and always want to know how you feel after these practices. Remember to hit that notification button so you will always receive new videos from me. Sending lots of light as the light in me sees the light in you. Until next time.
Beautiful Thrivers, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe so I can deliver more of this content to you. Sending lots of light and love, and see you next time.